What's up, duelists? Today I'm going to be playing in another 8-man tournament with fairies. This is not my fairy list. This is actually Tommy's fairy list that he got 6th place with at the PS5 tournament at Card Addiction last weekend. So I was thinking I might as well just try it. I might as well just give it a shot, see how well it does. He's got some card choices that are really interesting. He main decks Soul Release, he main decks a Gold Sark, he main decks Herald of Purple Light, and then he's also on a lot of like different variable stuff, like one book, one Dust Tornadoes, kind of weird champ, no Solemn Judgment's kind of weird champ, no Return in the Main is kind of weird champ. He's also got some very interesting sideboard cards, no Cyber Dragon in the side, which is really interesting, but I'm going to give it a try. I figured, maybe he's onto something. This is the second back-to-back, like, pretty big tournament that he's topped with this deck, so I'm like, okay, it's got to be, there's got to be something to it, right? Like, there's got to be something to it. So we're going to try it out in today's tournament. It's an 8-man. If you guys want to play in these, you can join the Really Big Yu-Gi-Oh! In the Discord, Really Big Yu-Gi-Oh! Discord in the description. I can't even speak, man. I can't even speak. I'm even hosting the wrong thing. Okay, hold up. I'm hosting for my opponent. Okay, and then, yeah, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, if you want to play in these, Really Big Yu-Gi-Oh! Discord, description below. And if you want to play in an even bigger Edison tournament, RBET Moreno Valley, it's coming up. Signups are going quick. We're almost at 60% full. We're almost at 60% full for this event. So you don't want to miss out on these once-in-a-lifetime events. Of course, RBET Orlando around the corner in October as well. So, oops, that is the wrong tab. That is the the Discord tab. Good luck. Have fun. Okay. What was I doing? Scissors. I clicked the wrong thing. God damn it. I meant to click scissors. Fuck. Misclicked. God damn it. Alright, I guess we're going second. If he just summons a guy and passes, we have a turn 2 Christia. I'm hoping for like summon Bora. Set 1 back row, pass a turn. That'd be so juicy. I mean, we'd still lose. Because turn 1 Christia doesn't do anything against Bora. Okay, this is comparable. Not what I was expecting, and also, wow. Okay. This truly is a challenge. Man, I hate this deck. Just kidding, I love this deck. So if we go Summon Angel and then Crash, grab Warrior Lady, Crash, we take fucking 2,700 damage. But we do banish the Titanial, which I think is kind of nice. And we get a banish card for our Alchemist, which is also kind of nice. And then we get to represent Gores. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to Gold Sark for with this hand. But I think this is the only play that doesn't, like, suck. Like, major balls. I don't want to, like, pass the turn and then have him sack Titanial for Caius or something. I just want to clear the Titanial. I just want to take damage and clear the Titanial. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think. I want my Alchemist to be live. I want my everything to be live. We're not going to set Typhon here. That's a gigantic throw. Main phase 2 is just think about if we want a Gold Sark or not. And I think the answer is yes, we do want a Gold Sark. I just don't know what we want a Gold Sark for. Ah, man, that's so tricky. I think I'm going to Gold Sark for Christia, just so we can see it. I'm going to Gold Sark for Christia and then pass. I think that's probably the best play, because Christia is how we win this matchup. Whatever plant deck this is. If this is Amaryllis Burn, then I've made a grave mistake. Crashing, I've made a terrible decision. Crashing. But if it's not Amaryllis Burn, let's say it's just Quick Draw, then I think we're okay. Because they don't really pressure your life total that much. Like, they're a big set monster type deck. Viewing Graveyard, Thonk. Actually, I'm capping. Quick Draw does a pretty good job pressuring, because they can go like Quick Draw Dandy Debris in the same turn, attack for like 4,000 pretty easily. But we have Gores. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, this is kind of what I was expecting. Has to be attack position, but okay. Yes, you can only summon back in attack position with Debris Dragon. Have to remind people this quite frequently. Please spend your Black Rose. Oh my god. Defense position, Ancient Fairy. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Wow. Also not what I was expecting. Interesting. So we drew our Soul Release. That's not getting us anywhere. We can attack Alchemist over Goblin Zombie. Next turn, we're getting Christia. We can also just set Raikou. We fall really, really, really fucking far behind to Caius, though, if that's the case. Either way, we just need to do this. This is our shot at winning, I think. He's playing Debris Zombie, or he's playing Zombie Plant. Which is a terrifying deck because he does have Mark of the Rose, but we have Mystical Space Typhoon and Soul Release, so we can banish all his plants. So hopefully that works in our favor. This is going to be a really, really hard game to win because we're down a significant number of cards, and we don't have a great way to stick this Christia right now. But it looks like he's pretty back row light. A Drago definitely favors him, I think, because we've lost life points. If we hadn't lost life points, then Drago would favor us. This big think, that's not good. That's really not good. Especially if he can go like Brownic. Even Revived King here is so fucking bad for me. Maybe setting Raikou was too greedy. Maybe I had to run over the Goblin. But, like, I run over the Goblin, then he can just, like, Ancient Fairy special out, sack for Caius anyway, because he searches off Goblin. So, like, it's better to gamble that he doesn't have it. Jesus fucking Christ. What am I going to do? I have no back row. Alright, so he's going to Synchro here into... It's going to be Brownic. Okay. So he's going to search. That's okay. Brownic is okay. It's not as bad as Revive King. He'll bounce the Raikou. We'll be able to drop Gores. Bounces the Raikou. He can special out the guy, though. Okay, Mizuki. Sure. This is really fucking bad news for us. I'm not going to lie. Plague, stack. Okay. Wow. This is really bad. So when we drop the Gores is kind of up for debate here. I think we have to drop it right away and just save the life. Because no matter what, he can out the Gores on the token thanks to Brownic. He's going to be able to steal the Gores. I think we have to, or do we force him to do it now? I think we have to drop it now. This is so fucked. These cards are, I'm gonna say it. Gold Sark and Soul Release are fucking trash. I'll be the brave one. And say it. I don't know how the fuck these cards are in your deck and you expect to perform. Was I just supposed to shotgun Soul Release the fucking Lone Fires? Like, that's just not correct. You know what I mean? That's just not correct. Okay. Oh, this is so fucking bad. I think we insta-lose here. I need to run the numbers, though. I think we insta-lose. So if we go... I don't think there's really anything we can do. I'm not sure if it's worth revealing more of the deck. I think we just concede. I'm like trying to think if there's a way. We don't have a recruiter. We don't have, yeah. No, I'm just going to concede. That was fucking cringe. Wow. Yeah, these cards are bad. Let's see if I can get them out of my deck. At the very least, I want to get Gold Sark out of my deck. Herald of Purple Light seems pretty bad, too. I want to be honest. I'm going to side that out. I'm going to side in Return, because it's like the only way that this deck ever wins the game. So we're going to side that in. And, no, I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to side in Thunder King. Even though Thunder King is not great against Lone Fire specifically, it's good against the other cards. I'm going to side in the other one. I'm going to try to side in the other one at least. I think Compulsory is pretty good in this matchup too. Mind Crush isn't bad. There's a lot of like little things here and there that aren't bad. Nobleman is probably very good too in this matchup. So I think these three cards can definitely come in. I'm looking at probably siding out. Soul Release might not be bad in this matchup, but it's definitely not as good as something like DD Crow or Kaiku would be. I feel like those cards would be much, much better. I like all my trap cards. I usually don't love brain control versus these types of decks, but I think we just... Nah, yeah, I'm going to side out brain control. I'm going to side out brain control. I'm going to side out one alchemist because I just want to keep the normal summons down. And then I am going to side out probably the dust tornado. I don't think I care that much about back row. I think what I care about in this matchup are the monsters. And if he's siding light mirror, that means he's shutting off his own Raikos. If he plays them, he might not play them. I'm not sure. Okay, so this hand's pretty good. We've got Angel, we've got Honest. I'm going to do this. Summon Warrior Lady, set Legacy, pass the turn. This is functionally a Pro Storm because I can Heavy Storm with my one back row and then hopefully hit 2 cards. It also baits like Typhoons and shit, Heavy Storms, whatever. I could have also set Bottomless, but I don't think there's anything I really care about Bottomlessing that DD Warrior Lady can't handle first. And then we can set the Bottomless later when he goes for like his bigger payoff plays. Although if he sticks Drill now, it's fucking annoying. Sets back row, passes. Alright. That's a good card. I'm pretty convinced his deck's kind of back row light. And we have 2 threats, but we have a way to clear the back row, so I'm gonna Legacy now and just see what we draw. I'm gonna Legacy now. I think that's the best play. Okay, because we only have 2 threats, like Honest is not really a threat, I'm gonna Heavy Storm. I'm gonna Heavy Storm now. Good call. Alright. Easy clap. We summon Honest. We go 1100 and then 1500. And then we bounce the Honest. He doesn't have Gores. He set the Light Mirror. So, he has Trag. Do we need to stop that? Yes. Yes, we do. So I'm going to use Herald of Orange, discard that plus Honest to negate and destroy the Trag. Then I'll use Honest, bounce it to my hand, and set Bottomless. We are now down a full card, but we're up life points and we're up on board, so maybe that can account for something. And we also have 2 Fairies engraved, so if we can find a Christia, then we're vibing, chilling and vibing. Smashing fucking ground, that's crazy. Okay. Don't mill a Christia one time for the fans. Okay, mills Alchemist, take that. Another back row maybe. Drawing 2 of his sideboard cards, pretty strong. Thunder King. Oh, let's go. I said it a little bit late as I was drawing it, but I was going to call it and just be like, yeah, baby, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We drew our sideboard card, but ours is fucking better. Ours is better. Let's go. If I win this match, maybe Tommy's on to something. Maybe he's on to something. Oh, just a set monster. Just a lowly set monster. We all know what that is, alright? We all know what that is. It's a Spirit Reaper, okay? We all know what it is. It's a Spirit Reaper. It's a Debris Dragon. Okay, not what I was expecting. Functionally a Spirit Reaper. Alright, let's bounce Honest. I don't think there's any reason to set the second Bottomless. I think we just pass. You can now summon a 3-star and like try to synchro and get over the Thunder King, but still a 2 for 1, I believe. Avarice is going to be live. Mystic Tomato summon. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Attack the Thunder King. That is also fine. So he's going to take 500. Yep. He could go get Gale. He can go get Beast of... No, he can't get Beast because that's Earth. I'm trying to think what this can get. Spirit Reaper? It can get Spirit Reaper. So he can get Reaper here. And that's a card he can synchro with Debris. Oh, he's gonna get Sangan. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He's gonna synchro here. Special summon Dark Arm Dragon. No. I want to negate that. Negate. Okay. Damn, he had a fucking crazy draw. Holy shit. That's kind of nice. Alright. Now he can synchro into Ancient Fairy Search with Sangan. We have Bottomless for that, and then we hit for 14, and we have another Bottomless coming. Oh my god, he's leaving him in play. Please. Please let me draw another Thunder King. Unfortunate. That being said, I'll take the damage where I can get it. I will take the damage where I can get it. So we run over this guy for 400. He's going to search. He's at 37, which is a little bit over direct Shining Angel and honest Shining Angel. He's going to search Lone Fire. Set compulsory, pass the turn. Allure. Sure, that's fine. Draw 2. So he has Lone Fire plus... I don't think we know anything else. Do we know anything else? No, he didn't search Hobgoblin Zombie. He had Zombie Master. Okay. Well, if he goes Lone Fire, Activate, we're in a bad spot. If he searches Dandy. If he doesn't search Dandy, we're actually okay. Set Pass is like kind of weird champ, but I'll take it. Call is insane. That's a really good draw here. Okay, I'm going to summon the Honest. Am I? What does he play? Mirror Force, Torrential, Bottomless. I think it's just attack and then compulse the debris. Anything declaration? No, and then we'll compulsory the debris. Attack for 14. He can't Mirror Force, he can't deprison there. I'm gonna set bottomless, set call, pass. Call is functionally a solemn warning for a synchro monster, so if he's able to put together a Black Rose, we can call Thunder King before he goes into Black Rose. And then if he just goes Lone Fire Titanium, we can just bottomless it. There's Lone Fire, okay. Activates. And even this is like, it's not very good because we have Call Honest for game, so yeah. I'm gonna go Dandy in defense. That's okay. All right. Now we are in a predicament. I think, like, I'm fairly certain it's just summon Honest and try to kill all 3. If we can we kill all 3? Oh, we'd have to call the... I think we need to save the call. I think it's summon Honest and see what he wants to do. If he has Torrential, like, that's pretty fucking good. If he has Mirror Force, that's also pretty fucking good. We'll run over the Dandy. Gets 2 tokens. Okay, now I'm a little bit worried his last back row is a Light Mirror. Sure. Attack a token. Maybe phase 2. Honest effect. Try to add it to hand. Okay, it's not Light Mirror, that's good. If it was Light Mirror, we would have lost, probably. So now here's what's going to happen. He's going to go summon Debris, target Dandy. We're going to chain call target Thunder King. No Solemn. He's going to go chain to effect target Thunder King. Okay, so we summon Thunder King here. I wonder if there was a different way we could have played this game out. So now he can't bottomless this because it came out Chainlink 2 or higher. He can't Torrential us here. I don't think he has Torrential. He probably would have used it last turn if he had it. But he could still have a way to remove the Thunder King and Black Rose us. At least it would force it, you know? At least it would force it. Like, Smashing Ground here works if he drew another one of those. I don't know how many of those he sided in. Mind Control. Okay. That kind of works, yeah. Yeah, that kind of works. But at least the Honest is in our hand. We have Gores. it's going to be kind of an interesting situation. He's going to go, what is this, Black Rose activate? No solemn. He's got to use the effect here, right? That's the only thing that makes sense. Chain link 3. Chain link 3 bottomless. Okay. So that's going to work. We're going to lose everything, but our Gorz is going to be live. He's going to lose his return as well. He's going to get 2 tokens. Now, we can clear one of them with Honest. Royal Oppression isn't bad. I think if we can get Gorz Oppression going, then that's really good. Main phase 2, put it back in our hand, pass the turn. The fact that we've gone this far into the game and we've only taken 1200 is very nice too. I have to be more careful with my life total in this matchup. Okay, there's Lone Fire. This is kind of what we were expecting. It's going to get Titanium, not sacrificing the token. We are going to special summon the shit out of this Gorz. Oh man, okay. And that's a lethal token because we have Honest. So, yeah. Yeah. Just showing him that so we can go to game 3. Okay, cool. What a game. All right, Light Mirror. Light Mirror changes a lot of stuff. Light Mirror changes how we want to side, actually. A fair bit. Dark Armed Trag. He had a lot of dark monsters. That was annoying. This is going to be a hard game to win. I mean, like, Titanial Light Mirror is, like, one of the ways that this deck can really lose. I think we do need to go up on Dust Tornadoes just because he has those Light Mirrors. And he has Return, he has those cards as well. I think we just need to go up on him. I think that's the only way we can do this. DD Designator is not the weirdest thing. We can, like, attack over something, and then he can search something, and then we'll DD Designator banish it. It's not the weirdest thing. I'm thinking, perhaps, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to side out Raikou, because I'm going second, and it's pretty bad against this deck. I think I'm going to side out, not sure, maybe Bottomless or something, I don't fucking know. Maybe Mirror Force. Mirror Force is a way to out Titanial, but DD Warrior Lady also outs Titanial, so there's that. And then I think I'm going to try DD Designators, but it's just kind of silly. Book of Moon probably isn't the best in this matchup. I'll side that out for a DD Designator. Okay. I've made my bed. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this deck comes through for the boy. This opening hand is not very good. I'm going to be honest, it's not very good. If he leads on a set monster, then we get some value, but other than that, it's just not a good hand. Yeah, alright. Well, that's always going to be a challenge. He's going to grab Dandy. Okay. So that means... Ooh. Never mind. Let's see what he's got. Torrential. Nice. Okay, we'll go Warrior Lady, banish. Activate. Banish the Dandy. This does suck. His Debris is now live, and he does have another Lone Fire in his hand, so we have to think about heralding that. But I think we can set Dust Tornado, like, safely here and be okay. He's got to have another Lone Fire in hand, otherwise he would have gone through both. DDR. Cost. Discarding Mizuki. I don't like that. I think I'm going to take my +1. That could be really bad, though. I could have just lost to Light Mirror just now. There's the second Lone Fire. Okay. But this one's okay. I mean, is it okay? It has to be. Just has to be okay. Yeah, has to be okay. Jesus. Noble man of Crossout, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it just has to be okay. I don't think there's anything we can do differently through this. Cyber Valley. Okay. Passes the turn. Interesting. Call of the Haunted. What the fuck do I do with this hand, man? Whoa. Let's Legacy. Let's draw a new card. Gorbs. Oh, I love Gorbs. Damn, this is hard. So if we attack the Titanial, what can we get? Nothing really. Let's just clear the Cyber Valley. Yep. Can't really set Call of the Haunted. There isn't really anything in our graveyard. It's just Typhoon, Dust, Yada, and yeah, we don't want to set this and lock up our own Gorse. Otherwise we lose. We are already struggling to like brain control and stuff. He might not attack out of Fear for Honest. I hope that is the case. But I think we're in a bad spot right now. Jesus. Okay. Sure. Yepers. He did have brain control. Crazy. Okay, so he's going for it. We do have Gorse. So, in order to survive this turn, best course of action is to take the first two attacks. So he should have attacked with Nova Summoner there, I think. And then drop Gorse. Okay. And he's going to run over the token. Okay. Next turn we are going to get our Nova Summoner back. The brain control is now gone. He can't convert this. Unless he has like DDR or a way to get Cyber Valley back. But he can't synchro with Nova Summoner because it's a level 4. And Debris Dragon can't synchro with monsters at a level 4. So we're still alive. It's not a great situation to be in, but we're still around. Oh, he's just going to give back the Nova Summoner. That's not really what I was expecting from him. And we did draw Return, which is kind of our win button. So, questions. I think the answer is we go yugioh, take the Debris Dragon. Set call, set return. Yeah, that's much better. Let's do it. Let's go Synchro into yugioh. Is there any other options? No, not really. Alright, so we've got yugioh Guardian. We'll go yugioh Guardian, attack the Debris Dragon. We do lose to Mark of the Rose, unfortunately. I'm going to take the Debris Dragon. Yes. Do we lose to Mark of the Rose? No, we have Call on Nova Summoner. So we're functionally okay into Mark of the Rose. We lose to Heavy Mark of the Rose. I'm going to set both. I think there's no reason not to. We're kind of in the late stages of the game, so return's not going to get much better than it is now. So we're going to pass. This is going to be a hard one to win, though. Especially if his hand is, like, good shit. If it's good shit, then we lose for sure. Like, even another Debris Dragon is very bad for us. Because it puts us down 2 cards to 2, but... What is this? He's going to attack the Debris Dragon. Okay, that has to go through. Main phase 2, creature swap. Chain Call of the Haunted. Special summon Nova Summoner. And give him the Nova Summoner. Hopefully he has no back row, because that's gonna be insane for us. DDR. Pitching Dark Armed. Targeting Cyber Valley. Okay. Well, that's gonna be able to banish the Nova Summoner, but then we can get it back with return. So potentially good for us. Okay. Yeah, he has to do this, basically. He's gonna try to find a back row to protect him here. Second DDR is not what I was expecting, for sure. DDR goes. Definitely an interesting moment. I don't think has he normal summoned this turn? I don't think he's normal summoned this turn. So he can normal summon a monster, or normal set a monster. But we have Nobleman if he sets something. So we can start to apply some real pressure here. Potentially. I don't know if we can game shot him. Oh, back row, come on, dude. Alright, so his back row very likely could be return. Still, though. We can soul release our own cards to set up for return. But I'm not sure where that gets us. Because it only gives us back an additional Herald to make a Synchro Monster. Which obviously, that is good. Obviously, that is good. It's not a bad thing by any means. But it's not clearing the back row, unfortunately. Sorry, think. And explain to camera. It does take me a little bit longer to play when I'm narrating. Oh god. Okay. So, if we go soul release, we banish his shit. Suchai says, hi, camera. Okay. It's either that or we don't do that. But that just seems stupid, so I'm gonna do it. Target Herald, Gores, Dark Armed, Mizuki, and Fire. So hopefully this works. If this doesn't work, then we do fucking lose. But if this does work, we potentially win the game this turn. Hold up. If we bring a Herald, DD Warrior Lady Gores, knock this, banish this, direct. Yeah, we win. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go knock, target this, response, question mark, chainlink to return. So we pay 1850. Okay, special summon out DD Warrior Lady, Gores, and Herald of Orange, I believe. Okay. And so now we can go... Can we make Stardust? We can't, unfortunately. So we lose into Mirror Force. We lose into a lot of different things, but I think I'm just going to take the chances. I'm going to go Catastor. Just going to take the chances. I could also go Catastor in defense, but... Is that smart? No, then we lose to just like single spot removal, so... Let's just do this. We'll go Catastor. Attack. GG's. Holy shit. Close game. Yeah, that was fucking close as shit. We still won, even if you had bottomless for the Catastor, because DD Warrior Lady banished, and then we have 5,500 from Goyo and Gores. Oh my god. Dude, Tommy, my brother in Christ, please main deck the fucking Return from the Different Dimension. Please. Please. Holy shit. Holy shit, that was very close. Very close. Very, very close. Very, very close. Okay, okay. Who do we play next? We play against the winner of Happy and Chill Turban. I think 1-2-1. Okay. Chill Turban. CJ says Sick plays with the call. Heart. That was a close game. That was a really fucking close game. I shouldn't have won that match, I don't think. Chill Turban, you won, right? Question mark? I think I play against him next. Damn, dude. That was crazy. Fucking Gold Sark is so bad in this deck. Oh my god. Looks like Broken Eclipse is a little bit salty. Pretty funny. Waiting on Lamppost Antonio. Looks like Antonio won, so Dragon of the West is playing against them, and then the winner of those two plays against the winner of me and Trill Turban. Where the fuck is Trill Turban? I guess he's probably AFK. Yeah. Let's see, is he on Dueling Book? Is that his? Yeah, he is on Dueling Book. Okay. We play next round. Cool. Getting a moment to decompress after that game. That game was tense. That game was tense. That matchup is tense. It feels kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Junior Journey, but it feels kind of like that because you're taking life points in like these really big chunks. That specific matchup, like Titanial deck versus Fairy deck, you're taking like 2,800 when the Titanial hits you, and then you're taking like another 2,800 when you crash your Recruiter, or 2,700 when you crash into DD Warrior Lady. So it feels like you're just dealing these huge chunks of damages, and like the game is over like surprisingly quickly. I am hosting. DB is P13. Okay, cool. So I'll host for the game, and then we can get into that. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup, I think. Quick draw or like plant decks versus Fairies. Where was I going with this? He's picking rock. Bruh. 0-2 with paper today. Very unfortunate. He says, good luck, have fun. Okay, 42 cards. Interesting. Interesting, all right. We got still getting the hang of DB. Okay, no worries. I'll just take extra time to explain everything. This hand is interesting. We got Brain Control with no conversion. We've got Christio with no fairies. We got some DD Warrior Ladies and Card Trooper though, so we'll be able to stabilize through most things, I think. Not really sure. Turn 1 set monster, set back row, pass. Okay. There's our fairy. So we have our combo. We just need to get to a position where that combo actually matters. I think I'm just going to trade off the DD Warrior Ladies like ASAP. So I'm going to summon this, give him a question mark. We're going to trade these off ASAP. Let's see what he's got. Hopefully it's like a battle recruiter or something I can just banish. Super nimble mega hamster. Alright, well I'm gonna take the opportunity to banish it. We could trade this with the Raikou, but I think there's no point when I have Card Trooper. He banishes the nimble mega. He's gonna ask me if he still gets the effect. Yes, you do. You do still get the effect. So we clear the super nimble. We did have Card Trooper to attack in that, but we didn't know what he was playing, so 42 cards usually doesn't mean super nimble, and he's summoning Hain, so this is going to be a cursed matchup. Flip, select one monster on the field and return it to its owner's hand. So Hain can technically bounce itself. This might be a Rescue Cat deck. This might be a Beast Down deck. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be, but it's not grabbing Raikou, which makes me not necessarily happy, because I do have Card Trooper, and I would love to shove. Oh my god, that is not good news. If he has limited removal, we die. Shit. Not good. This is too much damage. This is just too much damage. We drew a bunch of normal summons and a Brain Control, which also costs us life points. Damn it. Alright. Here comes Fortress. He's got that Hain too. That fucking Hain, bro. I need to draw a trap card or I lose. And not Legacy of Yada or Dust Tornado. Okay. 2,500. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, I need to draw a trap card or I lose. Or, yeah, no, that's just about it. Mind control. Poggers. That kind of works. Kind of. Well, okay. Here's the issue, right? If we mind control, brain control. So mind control is good here. Mind control is good here because we can end on Cyber Valley. So I'm going to go summon Shining Angel. Question mark? Question mark? Anything? Is this okay? Is this Shining Angel okay? Perhaps it's not okay. Perhaps it is okay. Do you have Solemn Judgment? Torrential Tribute? Okay. We attack the gear frame. Book of Moon, target Shining Angel. Okay. Main phase 2, we can mind control Hain and then flip it to bounce itself. That goes to the grave. And then, yeah, so we can mind control the Hain, and we can flip it to bounce itself. And I think that's the play. Yep. And flip to bounce itself. I'm just going to tell him because he's new to DB and yeah. There we go. Oh, didn't want to summon a token. Cool, so we got our +1, then we -1 on the mind control, and we're kind of at even, but he's in a better spot because he can attack over the Shining Angel and then kill me with limited removal. So, not ideal. Not ideal. To be honest, it's not ideal. That also beats us. That also beats us. Provided he makes Bryonic here. Losing to the Shiba Warrior, can't even be mad. Adorable card. Very adorable card. Alright, so this looks like Rat Hamster Box Machina. Okay. Let's see him activate. Let's see what he pitches. He should pitch Hain, give away as little information as possible. Let's see if he does it. He didn't. Wide Dragon Head. What does this card do? Once per turn, unequip this monster special summon. Unequip monster gains 400 attack. Will be destroyed by a battle or card effect. So this just pumps up a machine monster by 400, and it's a light. Okay, good to know. We'll admit defeat there. All right. So our opening hand, we kind of bricked. GG? Question mark. Yeah, that was not good for us. That was not good. We definitely want Proto Cyber Dragon. He can help clear the machine monsters. I think we do want all of our trap cards, like all of our hard removal trap cards. Compulsory, D-Prison. I think there's something to be said for Nobleman. I think Thunder King's obviously very good here. And yeah, I'm going to side in the Return because it's the best card in our deck, and I don't know why it's not in the main. And I'm going to side in the Nobleman as well. So this is what? 7 cards? Now let's take a look at what we have to take out. We have Dust Tornado, which we can take out. I don't think that card is particularly necessary. I think Legacy of Yada is going to be pretty slow. He's got 42 cards. The chances of him drawing an impactful trap card are much lower. Or not impactful trap card, sorry, Heavy Storm. And same thing with the impactful trap card like Herald of Purple Light. So I'm going to side out all these cards, all 4 of these. I'm going to side out probably Book of Moon. I don't see it doing that much here. I like Herald of Orange. I think it's going to be very good. Obviously, Christia is going to be insane. And so we got 5 cards out. Oh, Gold Sark for sure comes out. The card is fucking terrible. Yeah. And then it's a matter of if we want to side out Bottomless. I think we don't. I think like the only cards we're going to care about are going to be cards that we can hit with Bottomless. So I'll leave in the Bottomless. I'm going to side out Raikou. I think Raikou's pretty bad in a Machina Fortress, those types of cards. And I just kind of want to have our thing going. Although we are going first, Raikou is better going first. I get that. It's just, yeah. Okay, opening hand is solid. I'm going to lead with Thunder King and pass, I believe. No, Thunder King Bottomless. Thunder King Bottomless, then we have 1, 2, 3 layers of interaction, and then Gores in case he plays through all 3. So should be okay here with the Thunder King. Thunder King can also get over a hamster. So next turn, if he just sets a monster, there's one layer of interaction gone. Let's see what he wants to do. If he goes Machine of Fortress, we're basically forced to negate, but that's okay, because it's a 2-for-1. He can summon Gear Frame, then pick it back up, but then we have Gores. He's just going to set monster pass, set back row pass, okay. Set 2 back row? That's gross. I would like to draw Heavy Storm. 3 back row? Dude, is that a jar? Well, I guess we'll find out, right? I'm just going to hit one of these blindly. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. We're going to hit the Solemn. All right. I was going to hit that one blind. But here we are versus a Light Mirror. Light Mirror is probably okay for given our hand. I'm going to summon Alchemist, and I'll just attack with both. Because our hand is not really activating effects anyway. Like, what is this hand going to do? Bounce my Thunder King? Light Mirror is really only good when your opponent has counter pressure. My opponent doesn't have counter pressure, so it's fine. He's going to lose his monster. I'll attack directly for 1300 and then pass. If he has Gear Frame into Fortress, I'm probably still just going to Honest. And then next turn, summon the Thunder King and just swing with both. Doesn't seem like he has a Battle Trap to stop the Thunder King. He might have a Bottomless, which would be annoying. He top deck Gear Frame, of course. It's always the case when you're trying to prevent your opponent from searching. They always top deck the search card after they draw the out to the Thunder King, which is funny. But we got our +1, so I'm not really complaining. And his +1s are menial here. Like, we can keep the pressure up by honesting over the Gear Frame. We could also not. Like, we could play a much slower game here. It depends on if he summons the Fortress or not. If he summons the Fortress, we're for sure not honesting because we want to use Gores. But if he doesn't summon the Fortress, okay, so he isn't summoning the Fortress, so we are going to use the Honest. And he is going to lose his Gear Frame, and he is going to take 1300. And on our turn, we're going to be able to attack for 13 and 19, so 3200. So he's going to take 4500 as a result of this, which I think is a good use of our Honest. And then just 1300. You gain 500. Yeah. Yeah. You good. Yeah, Honest basically means you're taking the damage equal to this guy's attack. That's basically what it means. End phase pass the turn, okay. Shining Angel is interesting. I still think it's better to summon Thunder King because it prevents further Gear Frame searches off the top. It's also more damage up front, which I think is more important. So we're going to go 1300 and then 1900. This is going to take 13, drop Tragodia. I'm going to run that over. So it's going to be another +1 for us, which is nice. So, okay. Okay. And then attack the Trag. Clear the Trag. Main phase 2. Don't really want to set Torrential, do I? Let's say he summons Fortress. Do I Torrential take the 3 for 2? What is his last back row? I'm not going to set the Torrential right now. I don't think there's a reason to. I'm not going to set it. I'm going to keep the Gores live. I'm going to keep my everything going. We're going to keep things how they are. For now, at least. If he does find a machine and he summons the Fortress, that is annoying, but I'm taking a 3 for 2 either way. I might as well have the best possible Gores. Okay. Here I'm going to take a gamble that his last back row is not a sweeper, and I'm just going to shove with everything. I'm pretty sure it's not. He would have swept at any point. Yep. Okay, cool. GG, yes. GG indeed. Light Mirror. I was not expecting Light Mirror. Honestly, I was not expecting much because we saw fucking X Headcanon or some shit game 1. Definitely complicates things that he has Light Mirror in his deck. I think we do need Dust Tornadoes just because, like, Light Mirror is such a problem. It is such a problem for this deck that you kind of have to have them. I'm not sure exactly how important Herald of Orange is going to be in this matchup. I think I kind of want to side one out, honestly. Because when am I ever using it? I'm using it on a Gear Frame. Like, that's really it. That's the only thing I've, like, seen where I'm like, okay, I'm using a Herald of Orange now. And then I think I'm going to side out... Well, actually, I don't know. I think siding out Alchemist is normally bad, but because he has Gear Frame to crash into, it's like okay. But then he has Hamster, and Alchemist doesn't get over that. So it's like I kind of want to side one out. And he has Lightmare too. So I'm going to side in 2 Dusts over those 2 cards, but that could just be bad. I should have sided out my Soul Release now that I'm thinking about it. That was dumb. That was actually dumb. And yeah, immediately punished. Draw the Soul Release. God damn it. Okay, now it's cool. Maybe it'll do something. He's got to draw for turn. There we go. Okay. Yeah, maybe it'll do something this game. I don't know. Maybe we'll just win this game. Got to be more careful about my Space Typhoon. Because of Lightmare, specifically. Okay. Passes the turn. We draw Brain Control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Cyber Valley attack. Lightmare. Okay. That's fine. That's totally okay. I'm going to attack his set monster. Let's see how much damage I'm going to take here. Hopefully it's not a hamster. It is a hamster. Isn't that annoying? Sure. Man. Alright. Let's Typhoon the Lightmare. Hopefully he doesn't have another one. I'll Brain Control, try to take the Nimble. He might have Book here. That would be devastating. No. Okay. Activate Cyber Valley. Banish both. Draw 2 cards. Main phase 2. We can save this, right? Like he's never flipping it here. So we'll just set 2 and pass. He doesn't have heavy because he set Lightmare turn 1. Unless he just top decked it, but I don't think he has heavy, so. We have Bottomless for Fortress. We have Compulsory for our own Shining Angel, most likely, to defend it from a trap card. But things don't look that good. We have this fucking dead-ass Soul Release. It's fucking dead as fuck. Okay, Pitch Fortress for Fortress. We're going to get a 2 for 1 here, ideally. Let's go for the Bottomless. Hopefully he doesn't have Solemn. If he had Solemn, though, I think he's defending the Lightmare. Okay, cool. Worked out. So we got a 2 for 1. Normal Summon Shiva Warrior Tarot. That's okay. Tax for 800. Okay, that's okay. This destroys, right? Target 1 monster, destroy the target. Yep, it does. Okay. Cool. So let's normal summon nothing. Should we normal summon this? Yes, we should. Okay. So let's normal summon Shining Angel first. Then let's Nobleman his set monster. His monster will be destroyed and banished, the Hain. I don't play any copies of it. He probably plays more than one, I'm assuming, because don't reveal it. Just banish all copies of Hain from deck. Yeah, I don't need him to reveal his deck. Then Shiva returns to hand. We'd shuffle deck. Not that it matters in this instance. Attack for 1400. I'm trying to think if the Soul Release is getting better than it's going to get right now, and I don't think it is. So I think I'm just going to play it. Oh, okay, that's fine. I think I'm just going to play the Soul Release. I think I'm just going to play it. I'm going to banish the Fortress. And I'm going to banish the Light Mirror in case he plays Mask of Darkness, because you never really know with decks like this. And pass turn. And now we just try to hold and not lose until we can stabilize with Christia. We know he has Shiva Warrior, so he's probably going to set that question mark. Okay, we're going to go Giant Rat here. Not what I was expecting. Okay. So both our monsters are going to get destroyed. Angel is Chainlink 1, so resolve first. So because Angel is Chainlink 1, I'm going to resolve my monster first. I'm going to get probably just another Shining Angel. He can get DD Warrior here, which is annoying, but it's like what can I do? You know, I'm just going to get another Shining Angel no matter what. Like, if he gets DD Warrior, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but he's going to get another Giant Rat. Okay. This is kind of perfect. This is kind of exactly what I wanted. Okay. I kind of wanted to thin my deck of all the fairies. This time, I will get a Nova Summoner in case he has a third rat. I'm pretty sure he has a third rat here. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense, right? So he gets rat. I want to end on Shining Angel if possible. Oh, Grand Mole. Okay. Yeah, it's totally fine. That's totally okay, actually. So he has Grand Mole, Taro, 1 unknown. We've got Nova Summoner. And he passes the turn back. We drew Thunder King Ryo. Beautiful. That's a beautiful draw. I do want to summon this card. He may have Bottomless. I'm going to summon it, though. We'll see where this gets us. Take 19. He might also be on Creature Swap, where he has the rats and the other cards. I just need to apply pressure, because, like, I need to get him to a comparable life total, and then I also need to kind of lock him down a bit. Here's the Grand Mole. That's perfectly acceptable. What you're doing in this situation is returning the Thunder King to my hand, but you're actually giving me a free battle phase. If you leave the Thunder King in play, it is much better. It is actually much better to it is much better for you, because you gain the tempo of the battle phase. Or I have to further commit in order to get this attack through. You do know I have the Nova Summoner, but it means I have to further commit. And that's pretty much the whole thing about this, right? And now we've kind of secured a position where I have Compulsory, I have Thunder King, and I have Herald. So I have 3 layers, and he needs to get through those 3 layers. What he should be looking at is setting the Taro to buy time. He's just bleeding life points. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, summon's okay. Attack is okay. Again, like, this is a favorable position for us. If he sets a new back row, we have the Dust Tornado for it. I'm not concerned. Yeah, there's the new back row. Here's the passing of the turn. End phase, I'm going to Dust Tornado the new one, because it's the most likely to be a card that actually does something here. Solemn, yep. We draw a Shining Angel. Again, it's best to just go with Thunder King and then just get the 19 in. And now we can get greedy and close this game out with the Herald, but I think there's really no reason to. I think there's really no reason to get too greedy here. I think we just let him do his thing. There's Grand Mole. That's okay. He's going to attack. Yeah, let's do it. And then we can summon Nova Summoner and attack directly for 14. And that gets game through Bottomless and stuff. And we have Torrential, so it's very good for us. So I'll go Nova Summoner, attack for 14, Book of Moon. Okay. Main phase 2. Set Torrential, pass the turn. He can summon a Gear Frame now. Like, he can actually start summoning monsters now. But he's so low that I think it's okay to just start using our interaction to try and get somewhere here. He's going to set a monster. That back row's annoying. Okay. Proto Cyber Dragon's pretty good. So here's the game plan. We're going to flip summon Nova Summoner. See if he has anything. Give him a question mark. So, attack. Effects on declaration. So he's saying no, and then compulsory, this, battle step, compulsory Taro, and then replay, hit with Nova. And unless he has another book, he dies here. GG's. GG's. Yeah, what he should have done forever ago was set the Taro, and then we would have gotten a stalemate situation, and he wasn't bleeding. This is why you have to get better at positional play to play Edison format, because you're just... I don't think you fully understood that. No shade to my opponent, though. His deck was very cool. That was very, very cool. And it looks like we're moving on to the Fairies with this, or finals with this deck. Game 1 configuration... despite Game 1 configuration, I guess I should say. Pange. Alright, who do I play? Okay, who won between Dragon and Antonio? Question mark. Sheed. I fucking... You know what? Maybe they're still playing. Let's go check it out. Let's see what they're playing. Get some scouting in. Alright. Dragon of the West. He always beats me, this motherfucker. Looks like we got Black Wings with deck dev versus Heroes. So some popular meta shit. Guess I get to play Fairies against one of those two. Great. Fun. I'm just kidding. It should be fine. I guess if I play Black Wings, I have to dodge deck dev. And then if I don't play, if I play against Heroes, then I just have to play insanely out of my mind. I guess he has triple Purple Light for deck dev. We're going to see how well Purple Light does. Antonio is down cards here. What is it, 7? Wow. This has got to be Hero Frog because of Regeki Break and the low back row count here. Yep, looks like he realized it. In hindsight, I def should have set Shiba sooner instead of just using Mole. Yep, GG's. Yeah, either way, we would have, you know, been in a stalemate situation, which always favors the Fairy deck, let's be real. So, it's not like setting Shiba is like winning you the game there. It's just not losing you the game as quickly. But at that point, both your fortresses are banished, or 2 of your 3 fortresses are banished. I have Thunder King to prevent you from searching further machines. You can make synchros, but then like you're committing to leaving your board open, and then you start taking damage and stuff. I'm kind of hoping Antonio wins because I do want to play against Black Wings with Fairies. I think Fairies does a better job against Black Wings, and I'm honestly interested to see how Tommy's tech of triple Purple Light does against deck dev. That's what I want to see. That being said, I'm seeing Regeki Break, and Purple Light also is okay against Regeki Break, so can't complain there. I'm gonna drink some water. Give me 1 second, folks. And I'm back. Okay. Attacks into a Snowman Eater. That is good to know about. Holy. So. Yeah. Snowman Eater. That must have been the draw the turn after the Virus. Because Virus would have hit that card. I think Antonio's going to lose this game. I think he just doesn't have enough cards, and his opponent's at functionally 8,000, so I think this game's over. Although, if you're throwing away Snowman Eater to just raw dog Dark Dust Spirit, it's not necessarily the best place to be, and there are 3 Darks in the grave, so maybe something can happen here. I'm not confident that something can happen here. Unfortunately, I'm not playing my Fairy list, because I think my Fairy list is actually pretty fucking good versus Hero Frogs, the one with pulling the rug and shit, but you never really know. Alright, D-Prison on the Dark Dust. That's a solid 2-for-1. I mean, you're clearing a very real body, Snowman Eater, and you're clearing a repeatable threat in Dark Dust Spirit for just 1D Prism, which is normally pretty bad against the Monarch strategy. If you're Antonio, you gotta be pretty happy about that trade, actually. I normally don't like deck dev so much versus the frog decks. I think it's pretty bad. Usually it's just like only super good on like literally turn 1, and it's very difficult to actually do that. So I just avoid siding it in. I feel like there's just like better cards. Sure, it does break up an active 2 block, but so does like every other one of your cards, like Icarus Attack and shit. So it's not really that big of a deal. This is going to target Bora. Okay, Blizzy's a start. We're going to get some sort of aggression happening here. We can go Blizzy attack directly, and you can hold the card advantage with something like an Icarus attack. Or we could go Synchro into Goyo, get a bigger attack in, but then you risk running into Gores. I don't know the hand. Antonio does know the hand because he has resolved deck dev. So he should know all of the cards in the hand at this point. It's really his game to lose, if I'm going to be real at this point. He's going to Synchro. He's actually going to Synchro. So it looks like we're shoving damage. We're going to go Armed Wing. I'm not really a fan of going Armed Wing here. I don't really know why we do that. And not attack. Yeah. No, that's wrong. That's just wrong. I don't really know what that's representing. Like, I don't really get it. There's Mirror Force. Is there another deck dev? No. Yeah, I didn't really fully understand that play. That was strange. It's a fucking shitload of traps. Torrential, Regeki Break, Mirror Force. Nobleman of Crossout was sided in versus Hero Frogs. That's really crazy. That's not what I would have ever expected. Ever. Literally ever expected. There's a Dust Tornado, and here comes Drop Gores. Yeah, that was the most obvious Dust Tornado in the history of ever. So, good thing to keep in mind, he's going to have 4+ trap cards post-board. Definitely a good thing to keep in mind. Okay. What's really awkward, too, is that I don't have Solemn Judgment in the list that I'm using today because Tommy does not have Solemn in his deck, so it's going to be a tough one. I think Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is like the single best card against Frog Hero. I think there are some other cards that like really help. Obviously, Pulling the Rug is very good. Obviously, Solemn Judgment is insane. I just think that like you can't really you do have Christia and you do have ways to win the matchup not counting those cards, but it's harder to rely on those alone. Like, you kind of need your fair game plan to kind of go through as well, too. Plus, I have cards like Main Deck Dust Tornado, which is like a card I've never really been a fan of. I've sided it out almost every single time. And I just think that only makes matchups that don't necessarily need to be bad, like Frogs, it makes them worse. It's annoying that, like, 5 or 6 card choices in Fairies can make some matchups, like, so much worse and so much better and stuff like that. I don't know. Here comes Miracle Fusion. We kind of knew about that. There's DD Crow. That can take away the Stratos, but that doesn't even fucking matter because he had another hero in a water, so yeah, that didn't even matter. That was actually just a waste of a DD Crow. He should have saved it for the other Treeborn Frog. That was pretty dumb, I think. Yeah, that's just lethal. GG's, yeah. I guess there's no saving it because you're just over. It's just Jover. It's just over, Jover, and it's just done. You're just cooked. All right, cool. I got to play against Dragon of the West. Fucking awesome. If I get Vengeance on Dragon of the West, then all is right in the world. And if I lose against him again for the millionth time on camera, well, such is life. I can blame the list because I didn't bring my own. but I still have such a losing record versus him. It's frustrating. He draws luckier than God against me. It's kind of crazy. I'm already going into the match thinking like, man, this guy's gonna get really lucky. Maybe it's my turn to get really lucky. Maybe I deserve the luck. He's gonna open Stratos, and I'm gonna open Shining Angel Christia. One time for the fans. What's even in my deck? I guess I have Soul Release. That could maybe do something. I'm not really sure. Gonna hit 2 Treeborns. Could be worse. Do I have another Soul Release, or do I just have the one? Gonna grab some water, and he'll join in a sec. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at our deck list, and let's try to figure out a game plan while we're waiting on him. So sideboarding, we've got Compulsory, which helps a lot versus Hero Frogs. That's fucking all. That's all we have. That's literally all we have for Hero Frogs. What the fuck? Oh my god. So we're going to keep in Storm Typhoon because he has hella back row. I'm just going to make executive decision, keep those cards in. All of our traps don't look terrible. So I'm going to bring in the Compulsory over probably the Dust Tornado. And that's it. That's literally it. That's all we have. That's crazy. I guess we have to bring in Return. Even though Return's bad in that matchup, like, I'm probably bringing it in over Herald of Purple. Maybe not. He has a lot of trap cards. This matchup's going to be awful. Why is DD Designator in my sideboard? Why am I siding Consecrated Light when my deck just beats every dark deck anyway? I should be siding Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Holy shit. The desire to change the deck is real. The desire to change the deck is real. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, so we have to get kind of lucky here. I don't think we have the worst game 1 configuration to beat this. No, it's pretty bad. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks. Dust Tornado, Heavy Storm, Typhoon, and Herald of Purple doing nothing game 1. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one to win. I'll say that much. Okay, he's back. All right. This deck list, Tommy, needs some work. I'm going to be honest. It needs some work. But I'm the GOAT, so I'm going to try to make it work. Try to make it work in a bad matchup. Doesn't have to be a bad matchup. Definitely could have cards for it in the sideboard or something, but dude, fucking DD Designator is so bad too because like it doesn't even hit all of the copies. So if I name Miracle, it only hits one of them. It's so fucking bad. Holy shit. Okay, Papers failed me twice. It's not going to fail me a third time. Dude, are you dead ass? Are you fucking dead ass? That is so unlucky. That is so unbelievably unlucky. Okay, no, it's cool. It's cool. I didn't want to go first. I opened Mind Control, but I opened one of my 4 bricks. I mean, it's just going to happen. All right, set monster pass. I'm going to DD Warrior Lady banish it. I think it's just like as good as our Warrior Lady's going to get here. Probably taking 500 and banish. Get that shit out of my face. Set Legacy, pass the turn. Okay. This hand is bad. Like this hand is like honestly terrible. Draw a pass. Okay, we drew Shining Angel. Okay. Now what? If we Trooper Mill 3, that ain't very good, is it? He has to play a card first. Let's just pass. Yeah, he has to play. He's M-phase discarding here. Oh, he's playing a back row. Okay. So we have the negate for Herald of Purple. Let's go Card Trooper now. Card Trooper plays into all the back rows that we saw. Dust Tornado, Regeki Break, Mirror Force, and Torrential. 3x. We'll mill 3. Mill Typhoon. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I didn't want to draw that card. And so we'll pass. And so we shall pass. He needs to play the cards. Brain Control. What do we have for that? Nothing. Alright. Okay. Mills his 3. Watch him mill a hero and a Treeborn. He did mill water. It's better than nothing. Okay, attack. Yeah, take 19. I could Legacy try to hit Gores, but I'd rather him like target this with the Monarch or something. No Solemn. Although I should have maybe done this. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I should have done it, because then he'd have to Caius target his own card or tribute set it. Jesus fucking Christ, drawing 2 bricks is insane. Alright, here's the game plan. We're going to go Angel Crash into Cyber Valley. Herald of Purple gets us to 3-4 for Christia, and then we're going to hope to rip into Christia. That's the game plan. And I'm going to get lucky. I'm going to fucking draw Christia here. Threatening Roar. Nopers. Nopers. We're attacking. I'm taking 1,000 to the graveyard. I'm specialing out. Cyber Valley. Saw Honest and Mind Blanked. Yep. Main phase 2. Mind Control the Caius. And I'm going to draw an Archlar Christia right now. I'm going to do it. I deserve this. I've gotten so fucking unlucky versus this guy lifetime. I'm 15 cards into my deck. Give me a fucking Christia. Dude, come on. Okay. No, it's cool. I didn't want to draw a Christia anyway. Alright. Set 3, pass. I have 4 fairies. I'm going to draw a Christia eventually, right? Draw half my deck, no Christia. No Gold Sark, no anything. Okay. That's lucky. Alright, End-Phase. Oh, End-Phase Dust actually getting value. Crazy lucky. Crazy lucky. Alchemist, suck my balls. I'm not summoning that. I'm not doing anything till I draw Christia, and I'm doing it right now. I'm drawing the Christia right now. Thank you. I deserved this. Honestly, I fucking deserved this. Let's be real. Okay, special summon Christia, activate, add back, I don't even know, Honest or something. And then normal summon Alchemist, activate, banish top card. Brain control is gone. This game is fucking over. Let's just deal 40 bajillion and then set another bottomless. Main phase 2, set bottomless, pass the turn. I deserved this win. I deserved this. I deserve this. I also deserve a game 2 win. I just want to say, on the record, I deserve a game 2 win. Saying think, motherfucker, about what? Your deck can beat an active Christia with brain control gone? About what? What you thinking about? No, dead ass. What can you do? Enemy controller? That ain't working. Yeah, it's just Jover. It's just Jover. His deck literally can't do anything. I don't know what he's thinking about. Big think. You got your second brain control? Question mark. Says kinda. Yeah, it's not gonna be good enough. Whatever it is, it's not good enough. He'd have to have double enemy controller, and even that doesn't do it. Because he goes enemy controller, sack his guy, take Christia, sack the Christia, take the Alchemist, and then what? We have double bottomless, and we're guaranteeing the game with DD Warrior Lady Honest. It's not good enough. Like, it's literally not good enough. And he burns his normal to do all that. So it'd have to be, like, normal summon Stratos, and he'd have to have, like, double Miracle. And even double Miracle doesn't get through double bottomless, so he loses. Soul Exchange, yeah, that's fine. Normal summon Caius. Top of the deck. Okay. Target, question mark. He's going to target DL. That's fine. Just chain bottomless. And he dies the Honest that he knows about. Unless he has Fader. Oh, he has more back row? That's insane. He has so many trap cards. That's crazy. Well, he has to burn one on Honest, so... Yeah. I mean, like... Enemy controller to defense. Okay. Main phase 2. He can't get over this, can he? I don't think so. We'll just pass. Yeah. Yeah, he did have Solix enemy controller. Game 1 Solix enemy controller is crazy. Yeah, that's fine. Banish 2 cards, summons the absolute 0. We bottomless. Honest dies. We have a live Christia. Life is good. Life is good. We actually deserved that shit. I fucking deserved that win. Holy shit, I deserve that. Oh my god, I deserved that. I deserved that win. Okay. We really have nothing in the sideboard for this. Oh, this is only getting worse. Holy shit. Let's be honest, Heavy Storm ain't cutting it. Fucking hell. Yeah. This is not a good matchup. I'm gonna be honest, it's not a good matchup. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. Compulsory for sure has to come in. It's just a matter of where we put it. Just a matter of where we put it. And I think it might be Heavy Storm. Although, question mark? Call the Haunted? No, Call the Haunted's too good. Yeah, we'll just do Heavy Storm. No, Heavy's gonna be good. He's gonna set 5 against me like every game. I already know it. He's gonna set 5 against me. I know Heavy's gonna be good. Fucking shit, man. I know it's gonna be good. Compulsory's gonna be better, though. I can't believe I'm leaving in Dust Tornado because I have no better cards. This is so bad. Yeah, whatever. I could bring in Herald of Purple. It was actually not that bad, that game. Is it better or worse than Book? Or Call? Call has to be okay because it brings out Christia. Man. I got really lucky to win that game. But the issue is, like, I need to do that at least one more time here. Maybe Raikou was supposed to get sided out. Okay, E-Call is okay, because then we can go Crash and set up for whatever, and it's fine. I'm thinking this is fine. It's only bad if he has, like, 18 back row. Which, if he does, then we have Raikou. And if he goes Monarch, then we can Herald the Monarch. So it's like, okay. Herald is going to discard Honest here, most likely. Stratos Search is okay. You can negate this Stratos, but that's really silly. It's, like, not a good choice. It's much better to get your grave set up for Christia and then just, like, kind of hope to draw it. If we draw Goldstark or Christia, like, we have 4 ways to get to Christia this turn, which would be very nice. He does have the back row. Okay. He's going to dust shoot me. Not ideal for us, but... No, that's very bad for us, actually. Yeah, it's very bad. He might take the Herald. If he doesn't take the Herald, then we can just set Raikou and it's fine. And we'll just take the trade. It's a bad trade, but we'll just take it, you know? And if he doesn't, let's say he summons Swap Frog. Are we heralding there? That's a good question. Probably heralding. Big thing, actually. Not that big. Yeah, it's not that big. You either take Herald or you take Nova. But it's most likely you're taking Nova. Just because, like, Nova's the card that guarantees the setup. Like, I can guaranteedly get to 4 with just Nova. Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. And then this doesn't get me to the setup on its own. I need to get lucky for this to get me to the setup. But that being said, if he has heavy storm here, then that's bad for me. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to set the call. I'm going to set the call. I'm just going to say, fuck it, you don't have heavy storm. He probably does, because he didn't summon a frog turn 1. But, you know, what can you do? If he attacks, I'm probably just letting it through. We'll just eat the loss. He's thinking here. But I don't know what he's thinking about. Like, you know everything. So, if you go Soul Exchange, I can compulse my right go. Yeah, it's just attack. Yeah. Activate, target Stratos. L3. And we hit Christia, so we're golden. If he sets back row, we have to end phase compulse Christia. Or call Christia. Special evil guy. Yeah, that's good. Doesn't really do anything. Yeah. He has to, I don't know, try and 50-50 something here. I don't really know what his game plan is. I think we got insanely lucky on that mill. Because now, like, now if he sacks it for Caius, like, what does he do? We just Herald of Orange the Caius, and then we have Call on Christia, and then you can never win, right? So, there's that. That being said, if he does have his power spells, then he has his power spells. What can you do? Caius, target the compulsory. I want to keep that compulsory. So I'm going to Herald of Orange. Take my 2 for 2. I guaranteed 2 for 2. He's going to pass. We're going to draw for turn. I'm going to call the Haunted Christia. And that should just be the game. So we can battle phase, hit for 28. We know he has Evil Guy and 3 unknowns, and we can just compulsory the Christia when he tries to do anything. Like Soul Exchange, Brain Control, and then we have 4 Fairies, so we can special it. So that was a really lucky Raiko mill. Set 1, okay. Yeah, I don't need to get too crazy with it, I'll just attack. Nothing on deck. Okay. Yeah, kill it. There goes the ocean. Main phase 2, do I set the bottomless? Probably. Realistically. Pass the turn. He's trying to set up for some sort of like fucking Miracle Fusion turn where he kills, and it's going to be a little bit ways away from him, for him. Now we've got big questions on our hands, which is if we summon Dimensional Alchemist into a potential Mirror Force. And I think the answer is very clearly no. We're just going to continue to take our advantage. Eventually I will find my Typhoon or my Herald of Purple or something like that, and we will win. So, yeah. He's going to pass. There's a Typhoon. Let's go ahead and hit for 2,800. Next turn we have game, so we'll just pass. I don't know what he wants to do here. Oh, man. His back row is locking his Treeborn. Miracles are locked under Christia. Soul Exchange means he doesn't get a battle phase. Setting Rhoda there is kind of silly, but gives him a blocker, I guess. We have compulsory for game if his only play is just set a monster. Set multiple back row. Okay, whatever. Oh, I can't draw apparently. Okay, there's Shining Angel. Cool. Well, let's just run it over. Threatening roar. Okay. Yeah. I don't even think there's really anything to figure out here. I don't even think there's a reason to set the Typhoon. So if he goes sack for a Monarch, what are we doing? Is it actually Herald of Orange? That's pretty funny. I'll pass. It might actually be Herald of Orange. Yeah, it's fine, yeah. Sack for Monarch. No Solemn. Let's see what he wants to target. Target Christia. Let's see. I'll Herald of Orange. GG's. GG's. I deserved that. I deserved that tournament victory with Fairies. I deserved that. I deserved that. I'm going to type that. I deserve that. GG's. For all the times you beat me in the past. Whew. Whew. I got to give respect. I got to give respect to... I got to give respect to Tommy Dang. Oh my god. Thomas Darn. Many of you know him. I got to give respect. The deck was kind of pulled through. It kind of just worked. It kind of just did the thing it needed to do. Oh, that's a good video. That's a fucking banger video. Oh my god, you have to smash like and subscribe after that one. Ladies and gentlemen, that was nice. That was nice. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.